Hi everyone, I'm Mark from Travelshorts. This is my daughter Holly, that's my son Matthew, and welcome to a start of another mini travel vlog series where we're going to be going to Bucharest in Romania. In this video, it's all about our travel day going to Bucharest. We're starting it here at the APH Self-Park car park by Birmingham Airport. This is the first time I've ever flown from Birmingham Airport. It's not one of our standard airports that we fly from. So let's see what it's going to be like. From this car park, we're just going to take a courtesy shuttle bus over to the terminal building. So this car park is off-site. The reason I chose it is purely because of cost. Like I said, I've never been to Birmingham Airport before, so when I came to look for parking, I went on the official Birmingham Airport website, had a look around, and it was quite pricey, if I'm honest. One of the off-site suggestions was the APH one. I think I'm paying about £43 for 3 days, which isn't that bad, so I booked it. We're there. We're now on the bus, heading towards the airport. I think it's about a 10 to 15 minute journey. I think that car park is probably one of the furthest ones away from the airport. I always choose a self-park car park. I just don't trust handing over my keys to somebody to look after my car for a few days, because there's notorious stories about just parking on people's drives and driving them around everywhere. So yeah, I don't really fancy that, which is why I always do a self-park car park whenever I go to any airport. I'll tell you a bit more about the trip once we get to the airport as well. So like I said, we're flying from Birmingham International Airport today. We're flying with Ryanair all the way to Bucharest. And because it's an airport I've never been to before, I've left a bit more time than I usually do. So we're actually going to be arriving at the airport just over 3 hours before our flight. Normally for little short haul flights like this, I leave it 2 to 2.5 hours, but I just wanted to be doubly sure everything goes okay and we find our way around the airport. We've already checked in online, so there's no need to check in once we do get to the airport, which just means we go through security and then look for some lunch, I think. So we've made it to the airport. That took a little over 15 minutes, I think. We're now in the departures area, looking for the board to see if our flight is on time. Fingers crossed it is. And which gate we've got. Bucharest, check-in opens. Okay, we don't have to do check-in through there. So,
Are you sure we're not going to Dublin?
No, we're not going to Dublin this time. Maybe soon. So we want to head to departures and security, which is this way. So I'm going to put my camera away till we get to the other side of security. So see you shortly. So we made it through security. That was really straightforward, really quick. I always prefer it when you don't have to take all your electronics out of your bag. So they must have upgraded scanners here. So our bag stayed shut. We just had to obviously take our phones, keys out of our pocket, jackets off. I did have to take my shoes off though. Haven't done that in a while. But now we're into the main terminal building. We're going to walk around first. It's still a bit too early for lunch. See what's here. Relax a little bit. Get some bottles of water, which is what we always do as soon as we come up through security. Sit down and then get lunch maybe in about half an hour, an hour's time. Okay, so we're going to have an early lunch in Popeyes. We're eating. It's going to work. I think we'll do Holly's first. So Holly only wants a kid's meal, and we will go for mac and cheese meal. So we've just done our order for Popeyes. It is a little bit early, but there wasn't that much places to sit actually around here in Birmingham Airport. So we sit down in Popeyes, we'll eat our dinner. We've also got unlimited drinks as well, so we can keep refilling it from the fountain just over by there. We're number 87, so it should hopefully be brought to our table shortly. So our lunch has arrived. This is it here. Matthew's got a chicken burger, Cajun fries, 2 chicken tenders, and some Cajun gravy for the drink. Holly has got mac and cheese with some Cajun fries and a drink. And I have gone for a super stacked burger with some fries and 2 spicy tenders, actually, and a drink. And this was just over £36. We finished eating. We've still got just under 2 hours for our flight, so we're going to stay put here in Popeyes. And like I said earlier, there isn't that much places to actually sit down in this terminal. So we enjoy about, let's say, another hour here. So just a bit more about our trip. We're obviously flying from Birmingham to Bucharest Airport. We're going to be spending 3 days in Bucharest, Romania, 2 nights. Tomorrow, so that'll be in the next episode, we're going to be exploring Transylvania because it's the October school half term at the end of October. It's Halloween season. What better place to go to celebrate Halloween season is Transylvania. So we're going to be touring around Transylvania, going to Brasov, the traditional Transylvanian village. We're going to go to Pele's Castle and also Bran Castle. Bran Castle is the inspiration for Count Dracula's castle in Bram Stoker's novel. So we're really, really looking forward to that. Then the second day, we're going to be going to Thermae Bucuresti, which is Europe's largest indoor spa. We can't do the spa part because Holly's a bit too young, but it's got a huge water park there with loads of water slides as well. That'll be the episode after the next one. So we're really looking forward to this trip in Bucharest. It's got something for all of us. Me is the Transylvania side of things and the water parks for Matthew and Holly. Transylvania. You want me to type Transylvania? So as I mentioned, we're flying out today with Ryanair from here, Birmingham Airport. It was a really good price for a flight, especially during school holidays. We're only paying around just over £30 each return. So less than £100 for 3 of us to fly out to Bucharest and back. So to put that into perspective, next week I'm going to go for a day trip down to London to an event there. And I'm paying more for a return train fare for myself than we're paying for all 3 of us to return to Bucharest. Our gate's just opened, gate number 40, over there now. We were sitting in Popeyes Chicken for about an hour and a half in the end. So there's not really much else we could have done in the terminal building. Gate 40 is this way. So I guess we're just going to wait by the gate until it's time to board our plane. There's our plane. Ryanair is going to take us all the way to Bucharest. We made it onto our flight. Flight time today is going to be 3 hours, 20 minutes from here, Birmingham International to Bucharest International Airport. We're in seats 25A, B and C. So I'll just do a really quick seat tour before we take off. Today we're going to be flying on a Boeing 737-8200. As you'd expect from Ryanair, it's just very basic seats. Not much leg room at all. In fact, I can't even fit my full hand between my knees and the chair in front. Yeah, Holly's got a lot of leg room because she's only got little legs. Above us, we have got the aircon. I'll put these on. So we got some fresh air blowing on us. And we've also got lights. And that's it for the seat tour, really. You're not going to get that much on a Ryanair flight. But like I said earlier, absolute bargain. So less than £100 for all 3 of us to fly return to Bucharest, which I think is great, great value.
From Birmingham to Bucharest. We're going to be departing on in the next few minutes now. However, we do have a slot due to the air traffic control capacity in Hungary. So it means that for now, we may delay of approximately about 10 minutes delay. However, we'll try to negotiate with air traffic control to depart on schedule. But quite confident we should arrive on time.
So I don't know if you heard that, but we're currently delayed by at least 10 minutes due to air traffic control in Hungary. Apparently there's some issue with us flying over the country. But they're going to try and negotiate with air traffic control in Hungary to try and get our original time slot back. I don't know how that's going to work. Here we go. So we're on our way. Takeoff was a little bit rough because it is quite windy on the ground at the moment, so it did go a bit from side to side, but nothing too major. They came over the loudspeaker to announce that flight time today is going to be 2 hours 43 minutes. That's a lot quicker than I was expecting. It was due to take 3 hours 20 minutes, so almost 40 minutes less time. So I'm quite happy with that. Maybe we've got some good tailwinds pushing us over to Romania today. I don't know if you can see that, if it's coming out okay, but our plane is almost as like silhouetted in a rainbow down there. Don't think I've ever seen something like that before. I've now swapped places with Matthew so he can sit by the window. I normally only sit by the window for takeoff and landing just so I can film it for you guys to see. We have been in the air for about an hour now. Cabin crew have been around 3 times. First time they came around with hot food and drinks. Second time was for cold drinks. And the third time was to sell the Ryanair scratch cards. Got about just over an hour and a half left to go on this flight. Matthew's by the window still. Holly's playing on her phone. After the initial turbulence on takeoff, it's actually been quite a calm flight until now. Fingers crossed it remains like that for the rest of the flight. So they've just put the seatbelt sign on and announced everybody to return to their seat. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly into Bucharest International Airport. So I've swapped seats again with Matthew so I can film out the window during our descent and landing. They have dimmed the lights. That can only mean we're about to land.
Right there with us to went to time. I think for the rest where there's open time, it's just got 6:05. On behalf of Ryanair Space Specially of course through today. But I thank you for your time with us and thank you in the very near future. Stay last step.
We have made it. We're in Bucharest Airport. We now just got to get a bus to the terminal building. Looks like that first bus is full, so we'll be on the next one, which means we might get a seat. So we're just going to follow the signs for the exit and border check. Then we'll be out of the airport and get our transport to our hotel. There's a few transport options we can do. I'll tell you more about it once we go through security. So we've gone through security and passport control. That only took maybe about 10 minutes or so. Was a very big line. There was 4 desks for non-EU, 5 desks for EU, and 1 extra area if you're a non-Schengen doing a transfer. Now heading to the exit. Like I said, we've got 3 options to actually get into the centre of Bucharest today. You can either take a train. We're not going to do that. We can take a bus, which I was originally thinking about doing. If you want to take a bus, you take either bus number 100, that's the most direct one, or bus number 442, that's the indirect one. But we're deciding today to actually take a taxi, just because bus 100 bus stop that we will be going to is about 550 meters away from our hotel, and it's dark. So I thought, let's just get a taxi there instead, so it goes directly to our hotel. We're not going to take one of the official taxis. I'll show you where you can order those in a minute once we get to the near the exit. We're going to order either an Uber or a Bolt taxi. Bolt's, I think, a bit more popular in Romania than the Uber. There's a special place here that you actually go and collect the cars as well. But I'll show you those in a minute. Might also look for an ATM as well to get out, just a little bit of local currency. But you've got to be careful. Some of the ATMs in this airport have a really high commission rate on there, or a fee. We're looking for ones which are actually owned and managed by the local banks, which have reduced fees. But we'll see if there's any of those. If not, we'll just get those in Bucharest later. Okay, so when you come out, if you want to order a regular taxi, you do it on these machines here. They give you a slip out of there, and then you collect the taxi itself just out of the door over there. But we're not going to do that. Like I said, we're either going to order a Bolt or an Uber, so we've just got to walk a little way outside first before we get to the pickup point. So I thought just before we catch the taxi, we'll go to the supermarket, the Carrefour here in the airport before we go there, just to get ourselves some water for the hotel room later in case we can't find a supermarket next to the hotel. Okay, now it's time to get our taxi. Like I said, right, we're going to use an Uber or a Bolt. So the official taxis are right outside here, but because we're using either an Uber or a Bolt, I believe our pickup is over by there, heading towards the station. So to the left of us over there, you can see that's the train station. So if you want to get a train into the city or anywhere else, that's where you go. The Uber pickups, I believe... Ooh, almost an accident there. I'm going to guess that's a rental car and they can't drive properly in this country yet. God, it's pretty dangerous. Let's keep going this way. So I'm just checking both Uber and Bolt to see which is the cheapest one. At the moment, hold on, Uber was 89 RON, and now Bolt is going to be 85. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so I think we're going to go for Bolt for 85. So our driver is going to be here in 7 minutes. Going to be a guy called Georgie. He's got a grey Dacia Logan. Okay, so we had 3 Bolt drivers cancelling on us. So we've been here, about 15 to 20 minutes now. So I've cancelled the Bolt and I've ordered an Uber. And now Ubers are a lot cheaper. Hold on, now it's cancelling it again. It was, can't remember what it was. I think it was 70 something RONs, but I'll tell you underneath there once I get confirmation of the ride. So he's looking for a driver at the moment. So our Uber driver has just confirmed it's Constantine. He's going to be driving a white Toyota Prius, and he should be here in about, so
you just cut.
He just cancelled. We've got another cancellation.
Why do we keep getting cancelled?
I think after another couple of cancellations, we're just going to bite the bullet and go with an official taxi. Because we want to go into the city, we want to have our dinner, we want to settle in for the night. So that's the 4th cancellation we've had What's wrong? Why don't people want to pick us up? Okay, this is our 5th potential driver of the night. It's Dennis. He's driving a white Dacia Logan. He'll be here in 9 minutes. Fingers crossed that he actually does arrive and not cancel on us. You're not going to believe this. That one cancelled, but then it was automatically rebooked by a guy called Florin. He's 3 minutes away. Last chance, Uber, last chance. So just for reference as well, this is where you pick up the Ubers and the Bolts from. Just here, you can see there. So this is the top floor, so floor 2 car park, just outside the terminal building, which is over by there. So Florin arrived, he just picked us up. He's just got to pay for his parking over there. Okay, we've just arrived. Journey took about 30 minutes. We're about to check into our hotel now. Hotel Carpati. This one here. So we're in the lift. Room 503. It's a very small lift. It's about the size of a wardrobe. Yeah. In fact, my wardrobe's bigger than this. This is how you get out. Oh, there we go. Lights are out. Oh, auto flight, so 503, this way, 4, oh, 503, here we go. See, okay, that's not too bad. So we'll do a full route tour in a minute. I think it's because it's getting late. It's about 8:20 now. We're going to go outside and have a look for something to eat for our dinner before the restaurants start closing. I've decided to do a room tour really quick before we go out because soon we'll mess up the room, I guess. So this is room 503, the Hotel Carpati here in Bucharest. It's a suite. So when you come in through the main door, let's go to the right-hand side first. We've got a shower room there. And a sink. Here's the amenities. So we've got some soap. We've got some used soap there. No shower gel or shampoo, actually, unless this is. I'm going to say maybe shampoo. Maybe that's shower gel or shampoo in that. And I didn't actually bring any with us because I assumed they had some in the room. This is going to be Matthew's room. Sofa bed here. It's not laid out. Would have been nice if they actually laid it out ready as well, so we don't have to do it. But anyway, TV. Got a big fridge there. Wardrobe built into the wall here. You see out the window? Not sure. We'll have a look at that in the daylight tomorrow. Oh, it's actually got a balcony as well. Again, we'll look at that tomorrow. Then in here, here's the main bedroom, 2 single beds. And me and Holly are going to be in here for tonight at least. Another view out the window, but we'll look at that tomorrow. And looks like, yeah, balcony here as well, but we'll open that tomorrow. Wardrobe over there blocked by the bed. And then the main bathroom in here, so we've got a sink. Toilet again, that soap and that shower gel or shampoo, whatever it is. And oh, no shower in here, so that room over there's a shower and a sink. Here's the toilet and the sink. That's a quick tour of room 503 here at Hotel Carpati in Bucharest. If you are interested in this, I'll leave how much I paid down there somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head. I only booked it a few weeks ago as well, so prices were probably a little bit higher. And I booked it via booking.com. If you're interested in going via booking.com for this hotel or for more information about it, there'll be a link in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen here now. Anyway, I think we've finished our tour. Let's go out and get something to eat. Okay, let's go and get some food. Okay, so here we go. So you've got to close them doors there, Matthew. I'll close these and can you press the ground floor? Right. Buttons. You okay, Holly? I think Holly would prefer the stairs. And then we're going out this way. New doors. There we go. So there was a restaurant right outside, but it was a bit more traditional holiday, which means that Holly probably wouldn't eat anything in there. We did walk around the neighbourhood just really quickly. But there's nothing in the vicinity here. And we do want to eat quickly and then get to sleep. So we're going to head back to the room. Holly wants to go up the stairs this time, not in the lift. Ooh, good exercise. And then we'll have a look at Uber Eats, although I'm not sure Uber Eats is actually in Romania anymore. Might be Bolt Eats. So we'll check it out once we're back in the room. Well, this is tiring. So after extensively checking Uber, no, it's not Uber, it's Bolt Food, that's what the app is called. We've decided to get something from a place called Tatarini. It's going to be 205 lei, which is about £35, and it offers something for all of us, actually. So Holly, as you know, if you watched any of our videos before, is a very, very fussy eater. So she's having a pizza, but me and Matthew are going to get something a bit more traditional, some Romanian food. Matthew's, well, say traditional Romanian. Matthew's going to get a schnitzel with some fried potatoes, and I'm going to get the mici, those little Romanian sausages with some fried potatoes and some drinks. It's going to take a while though. It's going to be about 40 minutes. So when it comes, I'm going to meet the guy or the lady downstairs in reception, bring it up, and we'll eat it in here. Although there's no table to eat it. I did do a request as well in the app to say, please can we have some cutlery, because otherwise we'll be eating it with our fingers, which would be fine for your pizza, but I don't think you can tear schnitzels with your finger and eat it, can you, Holly?
Maybe the sausage.
Maybe the sausage you could probably eat them with your fingers. Okay, so we've now got an estimated arrival time of 9:30 to 9:40, and it is currently 5 to 9, so minimum of 35-minute wait. But yeah, like I said, because Holly's fussy, she didn't really like the restaurant, which was outside, and we didn't really want to be walking around this neighbourhood at night because we don't know it yet. Once we get the lay of the land tomorrow after walking around in the day, be a bit better. But I'll see you when the food arrives, and I'll show you what we've ordered and what it looks like in reality. Come to reception, haven't we, Holly? The delivery driver is 1 minute away. You getting hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back in the room. We brought our food up. It looks quite nice, actually. It smells really good as well. Do you want to see what we've got? There is Holly's pizza. What was it? Ham pizza. There's Matthew's schnitzel with French fries. There's my traditional Romanian sausages with French fries, and I think maybe mustard. And our drinks. And even though I requested cutlery, we've got nothing, so we'll be tearing our schnitzels with bare hands. And I'm not sure how we're going to open this. Hopefully it'll be twist off. If not, there's the old-fashioned way from when I was younger, and you put it on the side of a table and knock it, but I don't really want to do that in case I damage some furniture.
I thought you use your teeth.
Don't use your teeth on that. Pull your teeth out. Anyway, yeah, of course you can. So we're going to start now. Tastes okay?
Mm-hmm.
It looks really nice, actually. I might have rabbited some of the pizza. Although that is a very big pizza. I'm sure you might be able to share that with me and Matthew, Holly. Maybe. Okay, we've finished our food. We're going to settle in for the night because tomorrow we've got a really early start. We're actually going to Transylvania for the day. So we're meeting our guide at 6:35 in the morning, which means we've got to get up awfully early tomorrow. And that also means we're going to end this travel day video here. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name's Mark, along with my daughter Holly, son Matthew. We make travel and theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a very special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell button. Bye!
Bye!